Greetings, everyone. I'll hear these stories. Oh, for those who are newcomers, this is Staying in the Light podcast, and we share the light on everything. There's no hiding here, there's no lying here. We tell the truth. It's up to you if you accept it or not. Do your own research. We're not licensed to do this, we don't need nobody's permission. This is a divine ministry. Now, I just have to show my irritation when I see these so-called black people, colored people, Afro Americans, whatever you choose to call yourself, complaining about being mistreated or not served. And these are millionaires. They see how stupid that sound. I wouldn't serve you either. I mean, all self-respecting people like to be with their own kind. Yes, man. If I had $1 million, I wouldn't be. I have my own places, my own businesses to go to. Y'all been I'm gonna tell you, y'all been what's the word? Y'all been spell casted. The worst spell is that you don't know who you are and you're less than a person because you call yourself black. You know that means you are somebody's property. These are names attached to slavery. And I've been on this gospel for years. And yeah, the Moors teach that sometimes. Some of them just use, some of them don't, some of them do. But this is the essence of everything, in my opinion, because if you do the research on the Plessy, not Plessy, um, what's that man with the hair? Dred Scott. If you do the research on Dred Scott, this thing was that they had no jurisdiction over him. Why is that? Because he was somebody's property. He was calling himself black. So they couldn't conflict with the state. The state cannot conflict with somebody's property. The government cannot have any conflict with somebody's personal property. That's why they say they had no jurisdiction. I don't know if he did that or they needed that to be done so you can have a precedence of making sure you don't get just treatment because you come in as property. And just look, this is enough, man. Y'all been calling yourself black for hundreds of years, at least 100 years, and need to stop that. I mean, you're not a slave anymore. You're not on the plantation anymore. You don't have to call yourself the way the slave master called you. You can choose your own identity. That's not, matter of fact, that is not even identity. That's evidence of statelessness. That's why you got to have driver's license and all that stuff, because nobody know who you are. Now you had a nationality like American, then people know who you are. But I think some of y'all just lost hope. Y'all be calling yourself black for the next 100 years and thinking you're gonna be treated differently, calling yourself a slave. So yes, I like to have my own. God bless the child who has it on, who has it on. Hey Nately, what you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? I'm singing. I was singing before I looked down there and saw your name. Well, we are a nonprofit, family-oriented business called Staying in the Light, and we come here and shed the light on things to try to wake people up because we think everybody is being spell casted. They're in a spell because nobody, when they right mind, would do what black people are doing if they was wide awake. No, you wouldn't be doing that if you had if you wasn't cursed. And that curse is not on somebody. Somebody put it on you. You put it on yourself. You put a curse on yourself every time you call yourself that you're not a child of God. Yeah, you calling yourself a child of the devil. You calling yourself black. Was not even a person. That means you're a property. That means you're somebody's property. And you want to be respected in that name. You want somebody to respect you. You don't respect yourself. And I be teaching this gospel because that's what I'm called to do. Go to the census, look up your name, your last name, find your family tree, look on there and tell you nationality. It's not going to be, if it shouldn't be black, it should be American, or it may be another country. Who knows? But even if it's not, even if it is black or Negro or colored, that shows you that they don't know who you are. So you have to go dig deeper and find out who you are. What is your national name? Meaning, what country do you identify with? You don't have a country if you call yourself black. You're stateless. Stateless. White, the same thing. But white have a different status than black. You see, certain privileges they give you. And it has nothing to do with color because I see people come here from Europe. Black people from Europe come here and they have a status as white. Yes, because other countries don't have those ties as black and white. Only America. Did you know that? America, the only country that have a nationality as black and white. Those are not nationalities. Those are, man, I don't even know what they call them. They're not even that's not even identification. Because if you have an identity has attached you to some land. Okay, anybody got any questions on what's being said? Okay, well, I'm going to say goodbye until next time.